another episode.
Yay.
And let's get it started with Dynamite.
All right.
How did you feel about this show?
It actually was a pretty good episode.
Okay, you thought it was a really good episode?
Yeah, I like the main event.
Okay, the main event was great. Everybody is talking about the four-way, the all-star four-way that started off the show. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't fucking impressed. I wasn't impressed.
Me neither. I feel like this is like a trope with AEW. Like every once in a while they'll do like their all-star thing, like it's such a big deal and whatever. And this really wasn't.
You know what's funny? Like they did a four-way last week, and it was better than the four-way this week, but they hyped it up because it's like, hey, we got everybody, all the big names. This is the first time Kenny versus Okada, and we got the Young Bucks, and we got everybody. Ricochet is here. And I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, maybe it'd be good. And then we had the match, and it just was a bunch of fucking comedy bullshit. And
Yeah, like the bald spot and shit.
yeah, that shit was like fuck. That shit was annoying the fuck out of me. Cause like, okay, I can deal with some funny ass spots. It's like, okay, I can deal with some funny ass spots. But then it was like the whole entire match was just like, oh, we're gonna do this funny spot. Oh, and then we're gonna do this bunch of jumping off stuff, and we're gonna do this weird thing. Hey, look, I'm gonna stand behind Ricochet with my long hair and put it over his head, and he's gonna have hair. And I'm gonna just blindly just like attack somebody's arm, and then oh my god, it's Ricochet. Wait, you're bald? It's like, oh, it's like I'm not watching AEW for fucking comedy. I'm like, this is where the best wrestle, right? So why the fuck are we having this problem?
Bro.
Like that's some shit you would see on WWE. It's like this is supposed to be the alternative, and I'm watching the fans go crazy, and I'm what's happening here? Like why are y'all just like this is not something that I would just like go crazy for and be like, oh, okay. Like, like I'm just gonna throw something. Maybe it's just my old age, and maybe I just don't fucking like this shit. But this shit was fucking annoying. It was really fucking annoying. I was like, what the fuck is going on? This kind of sucks.
I mean, it didn't suck to me per se. Like it was okay. Like it wasn't what they call it the all-star thing. It was just a match to me. You know what I mean? And like I don't know, the whole like comedy thing, if you like it, you like it, but then you can't praise like and like hate that be for doing the same thing, you know?
Exactly. So it's like it's just so it doesn't make any sense because like they always say this is where the best wrestle and it's like they're the alternative and
Hmm.
everything's supposed to be alternative and it's like I'm watching you guys for other shit than what the fuck I could find on a fucking Monday or Tuesday or even on a fucking like Friday. Like I don't want to watch the comedy shit. I want to watch you guys get in here and wrestle and do some cool shit. And then I
Yeah,
realized the Bucks are in there. They're comedy. Ricochet's in there. They're comedy. And it's like, oh, okay.
you kind of say
Thanks.
the same thing about Okada too with the whole bitch thing.
No, 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 no. That's outside of the ring. Even though he just like totally is not the Okada of old, and that pissed me off also. Because like Alvarez has said this, Brian Alvarez has said this on like the podcast a couple times. He said, "You're about to have this big ass match between Okada and Omega. A lot of AEW fans have no fucking idea about this. They just heard the legend. They've never seen it. Like they've never
Hmm.
seen it at all, so they don't know shit about it. They just heard the legend and they're like, "Oh, this is a thing." And like the ones that have seen it, like yeah, they seen it, but like give us a video package, like bring us up to speed with like what this is instead of just saying they had these epic matches in Tokyo and it was great. And it's like, yeah, but like if there's somebody new sitting there, they don't know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly.
Like
And it's not like they can't do it either because they're basically partnered with New Japan. They could use the footage.
exactly. And it's to me, like watching these two stand in a ring together, it's like I looked at it and was like, yeah, you're not the guys from 2018 that was like fucking killing it. Like you're a different version of those people. So let's see what kind of match you have now.
Yeah.
Just like with John Cena and fucking Randy Orton. Like you're not the same version of the one I remember of all the epic matches. We're gonna see whatever the fuck you are now. And that's what I was looking at. I was like, well, this is what they are now. And I was just expecting them to like hype it up more, like instead of just saying, "Hey guys, this thing happened." It's like, well, like new fans want to see what the fuck is going on. Like the fuck is happening here? Like I know because I'm a fucking dedicated wrestling fan, so I know exactly what's going on. And the regular wrestling fans have no fucking idea. They're like, oh, like I heard that they wrestled a couple times and it was a big deal. I have no idea. And it's like, okay.
Even me as a New Japan like casual, I guess you could call me.
Mm-hmm.
Like even I know how the greatness of like Kenny Omega versus Okada. They had like 3 or 4 matches, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, 4 matches.
4 matches, yeah. So like greatness. So yeah, they should have did more showing and less telling. More show, less tell.
Yeah, because like the thing is, like I know they'll probably once they get closer to the show, they'll be like, okay, guys, look, this is it. But like right now, when you're teasing it, like at least let people see what you're teasing. They just see like, oh, it's Okada and Omega. Like they're two guys. Yeah, this is gonna happen. Tease them and let them know, hey, this is what this was. Like build up. You have like 2 months. Like you should be showing like at least one video package of like why this thing is a thing. And just like go from there. Just like not just say, hey guys, this is a thing. We'll get to it eventually. It's like, no. Like make us want it. Like just make us want it. Like, oh my God, like this is the rematch. Like it's okay.
But in your opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think like a new wrestling fan would look at Okada now in his current state and think, "Oh yeah, this guy is great" and whatever? I
No, because like I
yeah.
I and other New Japan fans that have been watching for years look at this Okada and say, he's just there for a fucking check. Like
Hmm.
he's not the Okada we know. He's just there for a check. He's on cruise control.
Yeah.
Like that's all it is. Like he doesn't turn it up. And like every time you do get him to turn it up in like a regular match, he turns it up just a slight bit, and it's not the Okada of old. This is like this is the relaxed Okada. Like he doesn't even jump off with the elbow like he used to do. Like he stands up there and just goes, just falls down. It's like that's not the Okada that I love. Like he would jump with his elbow, and like I was watching this, I'm like, damn, like he's just on cruise control. Like I said this before, I hope he can turn it up when him and Kenny wrestle at All In, but he's just on cruise control in AEW. So like everybody that's watching him, that's screaming like, "Hey Okada!" Like you have other wrestlers on your fucking program that's lapping the greatest wrestler, like, and it just sucks. Like it fucking sucks to me.
Yeah. I feel you.
So yeah, like then we had the Bucks and Okada and Ricochet win. So they won. Congratulations. And then we had something in the back that like I like this because I get annoyed when people do this, and I like it because it's a bunch of guys. The Hurt Locker Syndicate comes up, and they're just all standing there going, "We hurt people, we hurt people," and they were so annoyed, and it was like, you know what? We really do hurt people, and they just beat their asses and throw them around. I was like, okay, like, I like that.
Like get the
And
fuck
then
out of here, leave me alone, type of shit.
yeah, and then they was like, hey, listen, we should really bring MJF to the crew. And Bob's like, I don't know, man. And Shelton and MVP's like, yeah, we should do it. And Bob was like, let me think about it. So like the thing about this is like when we get to that part, I'm actually fucking pissed like the way that this is going. Like I'm really pissed because like it's pissing me off.
Okay.
So then we had the ops beat up Rep Titus and a bunch of other guys, and they killed them really quick. And they're standing there. Didn't the MWO run up on them? They beat him down, and then Joe just chokes out Moxley. Claudio helps him get away, and then Joe says, "Moxley, we're wrestling in 2 weeks. Let's do it in a steel cage."
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm fine with it, but it's just like it was random. Like let's do this in a steel cage. It makes sense, but at the same time, the thing that pisses me off more about it
Mhm.
is they're doing it on a Dynamite, and then they like, if they would have did a regular match on the Dynamite and we would have had run-in interference, and they said steel cage at the pay-per-view, I'd have been cool with that. I'd be like, okay, that makes perfect sense. You just went straight from regular match to cage match. Okay, what's happening at the pay-per-view? Who the fuck knows? And it's like, I don't understand. I don't get it.
Obviously, they don't know.
Exactly. And it's like I was just so baffled. It was like you should have done it the other way. Had a regular match, everybody run in. Joe gets pissed off, and after that, he says cage match.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like the only other thing I could think that they're gonna do is like Anarchy in Arena and Double or Nothing, and have the MWO in it. And to me, it's just gonna feel weird because it's like the champion is in it, and he's part of this thing. Because like every one of the Anarchy in Arenas, the champion was never in it.
Interesting fact. Okay.
So because like if I'm not mistaken, I don't think the champion was in it because like Jericho had lost the title and he lost it to Hangman. And wait, did it? Because I don't remember Jericho having a title when they had the very first one.
I
I
think
don't
you're
remember
right.
him having the title. And then after that, they didn't have the title because it went on after the title match. The one after that, I forgot who was in it, but the champion wasn't in it because it also went after the world title match.
Yeah.
So the world title shouldn't be in it, but whatever, man. And then we had Mercedes Monet sit down interview, and Renee was talking to her and was like, "Yo, like, what's up?" She's like, "I have all these belts, and now I want the AEW Women's World Championship." And just like, cause like that interview to me, like, it wasn't like a blowaway interview. She was just talking about how much titles she's got and that and all of that. I'm like, okay,
How good she is and yada yada.
yeah, it didn't move me to go, oh yeah, like I'm more excited for this. And then what happened later made me not even excited at all for like the fucking pay-per-view match. So then we had the patriarchy and they're talking, and Jay Lethal challenges Nick Wayne for the television title, and Christian accepts for him, and Nick Wayne's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, the fuck is going on?
Like, why are you accepting for me? Type of shit.
Yeah, it was like what the fuck? They're going to a breakup. They're going for a breakup. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but they're going for a breakup.
Want
Like,
to see how it plays out. Like, who goes with who and whatever. Because it seemed like everybody's with Christian, but
like
I have
no,
I have a weird feeling they're all gonna like stick with Wayne and Christian's out.
yeah, Christian is definitely out because like we're going to get Edge and Christian somehow, so
Yeah,
he has to leave this crew. But when and how? Like,
exactly.
and it should be now because it's like the longer they keep drawing this out, it's like I don't want to see it.
Which AEW tends to do. So
Yeah. So then we had Mayu Yamashita, who wrestles in Tokyo Joshi Pro, which is another company that's under DDT. And they start showing highlights, and I'm watching them. I'm like, wait a minute, she's been here before? Like she's been in AEW, and everything that she was on was a Ring of Honor show. And I'm like, oh my God, that's why I haven't seen her here. Like she's wrestled like 10 matches in Ring of Honor. Like she even wrestled Athena, and I'm like, I don't even remember. Like that was on just like a regular Ring of Honor show. That wasn't on a pay per view. I don't remember that.
It's the Ring of Honor Abyss.
Yeah, what the like? I was so fucking caught off guard because like they were showing these matches. I'm like, damn, I don't remember this match. I don't remember this match. And then they did show the match that she had with Thunder Rosa like a long time ago. It was like, okay, yeah, that was a long time ago. But like everything else was just Ring of Honor shit. I'm like, I don't like I didn't even know she was on Ring of Honor. I was like, what the fuck?
But you do remember that
Oh yeah.
Rosa match.
Yeah, I remember it because it was the one of the first times that AEW let the title get defended outside of AEW. That's why I remember it.
Oh, okay.
But like everything else was like I've never seen any of this Ring of Honor shit because like I don't watch Ring of Honor. Like I keep up with it from like word of mouth, and I watch the pay per view. But other than that, I don't fucking watch Ring of Honor.
I don't know too many people that do watch it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and then like something else happened later on, and like they just like said blank and blank has this undefeated streak in Ring of Honor. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But Tony Storm got the win, and after she got the win, Mercedes comes out. So it's like, okay, everybody is standing up. The whole crowd is on their feet because they see it and they know Mercedes says, I'm coming for your title. And everybody's like, this is the match. This is it. This is what we want. And
Not
then
so
Jamie
fast.
Hayter come like it was like fucking it was like there. It's right there. It's like nobody else gives a shit. Jamie Hayter comes out and Jamie Hayter was like, yo, you gotta beat me. And she starts beating the shit out of Mercedes and make her run off. And everybody just got silent. Like, Jamie, you're cool, but we want to see Mercedes. And then Jamie's like standing there and Tony just like starts dancing and rolling on the floor because she likes Jamie Hayter and she wants to wrestle her. And they brought up was like, yeah, well, Jamie Hayter lost to Tony Storm when they had a match, and that's how Tony won the title the first time.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I actually forgot that.
So will it actually be Mercedes and whatever? Because they could like swerve everybody.
I'm gonna say like this: if they swerve everybody and give us Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm, and it's nothing against Jamie, which is like it will be a cool match, but this is the biggest pay per view of the year, the
Yes.
biggest pay per view of the year, and you like the match that everybody is like, oh my god, I want to see this. Mercedes and Tony, because like this is the third time they didn't tease it. It's like we want to see this, and you give us Jamie versus Tony. People are gonna be like, no.
Yeah, I agree.
Like the match would be good, but it's gonna be like you have like a magic match that's like everybody will just get out of their seats, cheer, stand an ovation for. The match is like you've been building up for years, having them not even interact, and it's right there, and you just rip it away from people. Like that's gonna piss a couple people off, me included.
That's gonna sell tickets.
It ain't gonna put butts in seats. So then we had Hurt Syndicate, and they come out. MJF comes out. He's looking for the three thumbs up. Shelton, the MVP, gives him one, and Bobby's teasing, and he gives him a thumb down. MJF starts talking shit to him. Bobby grips him up, and MJF's like, "What can I do to get your thumbs up?" And Bobby says, "We're the Hurt Syndicate. We hurt people, hurt somebody." And he just let him go after that. And I was like, I I don't like this. Like I don't like this angle because the more and more they bully him and make him look like an asshole, you just know that he's gonna get them back and fuck them up. You
Yep.
know that's what it is. So the point of him still trying to get in the crew, and they put him in the crew, and he hangs with them for a little bit, and then just like double crosses them and fucks them over, is going to be so stupid to me. Because like the thing is, what I want them to do, and they should do, is he tries one more time. He does some shit, and he tries to go for the thumbs up, and then he just says "fuck him," and he just beats the shit out of him and has a crew and jumps him. That's what should happen instead of, oh, we're gonna stick him with the Hurt Syndicate for a little while, and then he's gonna turn on him. And it's like we all know the turn is coming because like he keeps getting fucked up. Just let him fuck them up and just like go from there and just have beef. Like this whole thing just like, oh, he's gonna join and then he's gonna cross him over. It's stupid to me.
No, you're absolutely right. Because if they do it the other way instead of doing it the way you're explaining, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a rinse and repeat. With the
Mm-hmm.
whole Jericho Jerk Off Society and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Him joining that. It's exactly that. So yeah, your way sounds way better.
Yeah, because like it's just like you're taking time for nothing. It's like just let this happen. Like the crowd is gonna pop if he turns on them immediately and just goes "fuck you." Like I wanted to be in, you just kept crossing me over. Fuck you. And it's like they're gonna fucking pop. You put him with them, people are gonna be like, "Oh, cool, he's with them." And then he eventually turns like 9 months later. Like I'm not gonna give a shit. I'm like, this is stupid. This is fucking dumb.
Is anybody gonna give a shit at that
No,
point?
no, they're not.
Because I feel like no one really gives a shit right now. For real, for real.
No, they do give a shit. Like the fans, like they come out of their seats for it. They get hyped for it, but like everybody else is like, eh. Because I know it's like some super hardcore AEW fans that love this angle. They're like, oh my god, I love this. This is so good. I'm like, we know where this is going. Yeah, but like he's gonna join them and it's gonna be fun. And it's like that's stupid. Like
Yeah.
just do the opposite and make it fun. Like the fuck is going on?
Sometimes predictable is not good.
Yeah. So then we had Stokely talk about FTR and how cool they were. And then we had Jay Lethal versus Nick Wayne. And they pointed this out, and I just like didn't think they was gonna point it out. It was like, guys, you know Jay Lethal used to be the Ring of Honor television champion. And I was like, if you didn't point that out, I would have been so pissed off.
Longest running, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, he was. I think he might have lost the longest running title to like somebody recently,
Okay.
but he
I
did
think
have the
Joe.
title. The who?
I think Joe, because remember Joe had that title and he had the TNT title simultaneously. Like remember the whole King of TV thing?
Yes, like he might have lost it to Joe, but
Yeah.
Jay Lethal had that title and he won the world title at the same exact time.
Yeah.
Like Jay Lethal was the man in Ring of Honor. So I mean, this was an alright match. It's like it didn't suck or nothing. It was an alright match.
I
Like
liked
Jay
it.
Lethal, yeah, it was good. And Nick Wayne got the win, and that was a thing. I mean, I just hope him and Christian break up, and like he just moves on, and we get over the shit, and we just go to something else. Like that's what I want. I want that to happen. I want it to work. If it doesn't, it's gonna fucking suck.
Because
So,
he's like one is gonna turn on the other so bad, and Christian's gonna get fucked up regardless by Nick.
mm-hmm. So then we got to the main event, which was, oh boy, this was like like I know I came on here a bunch of times and said I want Kyle Fletcher back in the tag team. Mm-mm. Nope, not anymore. This fucking match was awesome between him and Hangman. Like this shit was awesome. I loved it.
It was great, my opinion.
Yeah, and it was a couple times where I thought Kyle Fletcher was gonna beat Hangman, like they had me biting on the near falls. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But Hangman came back and beat him. So now it's Osprey versus Hangman at the pay per view, like I called.
You did call that. You did call that.
Yeah, and now I remember what Ring of Honor bullshit they were talking about because Lady Frost is gonna have a one-on-one with Tony Storm. So they just literally says Lady Frost has a 21-2 record in Ring of Honor. I was like, the fuck?
I didn't know she was that good.
Exactly. Like I totally forgot she was even on the fucking roster. Like
Yep.
until they said that, I was like, what the fuck is going on? And it was like, yeah, she's got this record and she's gonna get a title eliminator against Tony Storm. I was like, oh, okay. Oh. Like,
Like,
is it me?
no, go
Mm-hmm.
ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Because I was gonna say, like, again, like you just said, is it me? But this whole Ring of Honor thing, them putting AEW people on Ring of Honor, it's kind of like a disconnect there. There, like it'd be off, and then like they expect us just to know.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like Ring of Honor, like nobody watches Ring of Honor, and even like the hardcore AEW fans don't watch it. So when shit happens, you're telling us shit, and like you're showing us shit, and people are there. Nobody fucking knows because nobody's paying attention.
Yeah.
Like that's what this. That's what fucking. That's a huge disconnect. Like, well, you bringing a Ring of Honor person here, and nobody knows because like people will say like, oh, like that's the same thing for NXT, but like there's there's a huge reason why that's wrong, and
Hmm.
we'll get to that later on. But it's like that's not the same thing. Ring of Honor is not even on television; it's on an app you have to buy in, and nobody wants to pay $10 just to watch Ring of Honor and nothing else. Like, oh, the tape library's on there. I don't want to pay $9.99 just for the tape library when I can go on YouTube or somewhere else and see the matches that I want to see and be fine with it instead of paying $9.99 to watch Ring of Honor. Like I don't want to like just put it on television. If you put it on television, I'll probably watch.
They'll do a lot better, I'll tell you that.
Oh, they definitely will. But what I was gonna say is it me or like has Tony Storm wrestled on like every TV show for the last 2 weeks?
You know what? Facts.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like she's just been wrestling and wrestling, and it's like I'm not complaining. It's just like odd because like they really didn't do that before, and she's just been having title eliminator, a match, a match here, and it's like, damn, like for the last 2 weeks, Tony's been like kicking it in a high gear, and also we don't even know her opponent for the pay per view. That's the crazy part.
I swear like we knew, but okay.
No, because who is it?
No, no, you're right. You're right. But for some odd reason, in the back of my mind, like I swear they announced it, but they didn't.
Yeah, they didn't say nothing. Like the like I was like, cause Sky Blue was backstage, according to Fightful. They said Sky Blue was backstage, and I'm like, okay, if Sky Blue attacked her and came back, that would shake things up. Cause like the only other person that can like do something is Mariah May, but you had the Hollywood ending, which ended their feud, and it's over. So now what do you do?
Nothing really you can do. Like it should be over.
Yeah, because like here's the thing about the Mariah May situation. I've heard like multiple conflicting reports. Like one, she turned down the AEW deal, and then like they're working things out. And I've been seeing like little stuff pop up with Mariah, and it's like I don't like. I honestly, this is one of the biggest like mysteries is going on where she's gonna land, and we don't know when what's gonna happen until June. So we're just
Hmm.
all fucking lost.
It's a wait and see type of shit.
Yes. So that was AEW. Now we got to get to NXT. TNA happened over the weekend. Rebellion happened,
Yeah.
and there was some fun stuff there. But like it actually leads into NXT. So one of the things that they had for the X Division title was the X Division thing where it was all crazy, and we had the whole X Division thing, and it was like, oh, okay, cool, that's cool, but all right. And the thing about it that made me fucking, I don't know, I'm not gonna say cringe, but like I did cringe a little bit when it happened was the Leon Slater thing.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy.
Like he went and jumped off of the thing and he did a backflip and they barely caught him. So after the match, like he lost because Moose speared the shit out of him because you had to come down with the belt. So Moose speared the shit out of him. And Moose won a title. Moose had to turn right around and go into the 6 man against Sean Waltman and not Sean Waltman, fucking Ace Austin and the Rascals versus the System because JCD or JDC wasn't there. So Moose got pinned by Zachary Wentz. So Zachary should, in theory, get a title match because of that.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, that's who Moose beat for the title to begin with. So kind of have a rematch here.
Cool. Then we had the tag team match, which I swore this wasn't gonna happen because it was the Nimitz versus the Hardys, and I'm watching the match. I'm watching the match, and I'm like, okay, the Hardys are definitely gonna win this. The Hardys are gonna definitely win this. And Ryan Nemeth put the roll up on Matt Hardy, and I was like, one, two, he's gonna kick out three. I was like, what? They they just won it. What?
I said the same thing. Like, what the fuck?
Yes. So then we had the 3 way, which was Joe Hendry versus Ethan Page versus Frankie Kazarian. And the match was good. And the funny part about it, the whole entire match, I kept thinking one thing. I was like, Joe Hendry's going to pin Ethan Page because in that 3 way they had, Ethan Page pinned him. So he's going to pin Ethan Page. And he did. He hit the standing ovation, one, two, three, pinned him. But after the match, I swear to God, I didn't see this coming at all because like the show was going off. I'm like, oh, the show's going off. All of a sudden, Trick Williams just pops up and fucking takes out Joe Hendry.
He came out of nowhere.
Yes, he really did. Cause I did not see that coming at all. I was like, what the fuck? Like there was no setup for it or anything. He just popped up and laid out Joe Hendry.
Yep.
And another thing that was fucking surreal about this was they played the WrestleMania footage on TNA.
That's fucking awesome.
Yes. So that was awesome. And so we go to NXT and Trick Williams comes out. And Trick is well, no, that's not what happened. Joe Hendry comes out. Trick comes out later. But
Yeah.
Joe Hendry comes out because fucking Vic says his name. He comes out and he wants Trick Williams. He's like, yo, I want to fuck Trick up. And the whole entire crowd is fucking on fire for Joe Henry. So fuck whoever said him losing to Randy Orton was burying him.
Yeah, because how the fuck is it buried? I don't get that. He was at WrestleMania.
It no, I mean they're like, oh, Randy Orton beat him and RKO'd him twice. He's buried. He was the most over thing on his show. And
Hmm.
also in the Philippines, number 26 track is Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's over in the Philippines. Like all of this because of WrestleMania. But
Yep.
hey, hey, people said he got buried. But
Black people.
yeah, so he's talking shit and he's like, yo, I want to beat up Trick. Trick deserves this. But Darkseid comes out and beats down Joe Hendry. Now,
Saw it coming.
no, okay, you saw it coming, but is are we back to square one? Are we back to square one with Joe Hendry? I mean, not Joe Hendry, with Trick Williams being the leader of Darkseid? Are we back to square one?
No, I think it's pretty obvious he's the leader.
You sure? Are you sure?
As of right now, yeah.
Because
Yeah, at
it
one
feels
point I
like
thought it was Javon, but yeah.
because like it feels like it's Trick. It feels like it's Trick, and it feels like it's right there. It is right on the nose. It's like it's definitely Trick. But for some reason, I just have this weird feeling that this is NXT and they just do the dumbest weird shit, and you're like, oh, it's not Trick. It was Ethan Page. Like, the fuck is going on here?
Yo, if
It's
it's
gonna be
someone like
one of those.
Ethan Page, that's random as fuck.
I listen. I feel like it's gonna be random as fuck. I feel like it's gonna be random as fuck. Like
I'd be
it's
like,
gonna be
wow.
random as fuck. So, you know, it's gonna be random. So then we get Io Shirai. Yeah, I'm calling her Io Shirai because
Yeah, I stopped when you said that. Like, wait, what?
yeah, no, she's back to Io Shirai. So she's there and she's like, "Hey, I'm here to compete." And Jordan Grace was like, "Hey, since you want to fight, I'm gonna be your tag team partner." And I would have been so pissed off at this if they didn't put the little thing at the bottom that says earlier today. Because I seen this on Twitter about 3 hours before NXT was like, tag team match. It's gonna be Jordan Grace, Io Shirai versus Julia and Roxanne. This was straight from WWE official. Straight from WWE official. They said this. So them just acting like they all of a sudden became a tag team. I was like, what? But then they said at the bottom earlier today. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, because you know that's one of my pet peeves when they announce a match on the show that was already announced prior to like on Twitter or whatever.
Yep,
I hate
yep.
that.
So then we had Tatum Paxley and Gigi, and she was laying on Gigi's lap, and Kamara Petrovich was like, "Hey guys, like I know that you guys lost the tag team match in TNA, but like you guys are still cool." And then Ashanti comes up, and Ashanti's like, "Hey, listen, babe, like you don't have to hang out with these losers." And she's like, "What?" And like he was like, "Yo," he was like, "You should be going for the North American title." He's like, "You should be doing some stuff." And she's like, "What?" And like they start beefing, and the whole time Gigi and Tatum's in the back just like laughing at him because like they see what's gonna happen.
Yep. Like, kind of seen it like after the fact too.
Yeah. So then we had Ricky Saint versus Lexis King, and the whole match like Lexis King is just working over Ricky Saints, and I was like, "There's no way Ricky's gonna lose," and Ricky didn't lose because it was like part of me was like, "Damn, they fucking him up a lot." But they made Lexus look strong, but Ricky Saint beat him. Okay.
What if he would have lost though? Like, oh my God.
Oh, I would have been fucked up. So this is this is pissing me off. This is pissing me off because every fucking week this happens. I'm not even joking. If you go back week after week after week, this is pissing me the fuck off. They have the culling and they're doing this promo every fucking week. If you go back every fucking week, it's brought to you by Progressive. It's like Progressive is sponsoring the culling. Every fucking week they're in the Progressive spot. Like, bro, you buy Progressive. And then you just go to this culling thing with Progressive at the bottom. I'm like, dude, this fucking is weird. This is weird as shit because it feels like Progressive owns the culling. Like, it's so weird.
Watch, one week Flo's gonna like lead the fucking meeting.
Dude, I hope so, because like that would explain a lot. Like, okay, this makes sense. Because this is so fucking weird. It's so weird. But like he basically tells the two of them, hey, go for the tag titles. And Izzy, even though you lost, you can go for a title too. Everybody should do something, even though I'm not doing shit.
Like he seems a little bit too nice. Like he's gonna have like a sharp turn and like start yelling at them and shit like that eventually. Watch.
I hope so, because like none of them are doing shit. Like fucking get on their asses, make them do something. Like, is they not doing shit? It's like y'all just in a dark room, sponsored by Progressive. That's it. Y'all ain't doing shit. Y'all ain't doing
Present.
shit.
Present.
Like, it's so stupid. So then we had the Don come out. Tony D'Angelo. He comes out with his family, not the family we know, but the other family of the guys that just like are extra mob people.
Yeah.
So they're standing there, and Tony's calling out Stacks. He's like, Stacks, I want you out here. Like, Luca's gone. Like, Riz, I put her in hiding. Like, come on out here and tell me what's going on. And Stacks goes, listen, man, like, you don't even get the picture. He's like, what do you mean? He was like, Tony, I sent out security and all of that, but you don't understand, Tony. Like, I'm not the one that's after you. You don't know who you can trust. And all the guys behind him are like, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. So we were right. We were right.
Yep.
We were right. There's somebody behind him. Now, here's the problem. You want to know the problem?
What's the problem?
Who the fuck can be over the Don? Like, there's no Italian character that exists that can be over the Don. Who the fuck is it gonna be?
Super Don.
Like, they're gonna have to make somebody up. I don't know who the fuck they're gonna make up, but whoever they make up has to be over the Don. And it's like, who the fuck is this person? Like, who's this guy gonna be? Like, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be fucking weird because it's gonna take some getting used to and be like, okay, I mean, I guess with whatever, we'll see.
I gotta go back and watch my movies and shit. Godfather and whatever. See that.
Yeah, because it's always somebody in the crew that want to take him out and they become the Don. But like Stack says, it's not him, so it's somebody else. So who the fuck is the person? Like, I'm I'm so lost. Like, who the fuck is the person? So then we have something that's like this pissing me off because this is all this show was about this week. This is all the show was about because we go from one breakup to Metaphor getting back together and Lash going, Oro's killing it on Evolve. Me and Jakara are doing things, but also Jakara, listen, I want to go step out and do my own thing. And Noam, you're back and you won the Heritage Cup. So I think it's over for Metaphor. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Like, what the fuck
Like,
was
that,
the
that
point?
made
You
sense.
just got back together.
They got back together and like everybody broke up. And the bad part was like I thought Lash was gonna stick with Jakara. They're like, no, we're done. We're over. I want to go break out on my own. Everybody else want to do their own shit. Fuck it, we're all done. It's like, dude, like you killed the whole squad. Like none of them. And then like they hugged it out, but it's like nobody's staying together. Cause like I thought like at least Jakara and Lash should stay together. The guys are like go separate. No, all four of us is just going our own separate way. Fuck this. I'm, I'm so lost. Like, I'm so lost.
Yeah, which one do you think is gonna survive out of this? Because I think one of them might not survive.
Okay, I I have a couple theories. Like,
Okay.
Lash is going to survive because she's going to wind up on the main roster.
Yes.
Lash is going to survive that way. Oro, I'm very iffy about. I'm very iffy if he's going to survive at all. Jakara, I feel like she's going to wind up breaking out and to become a regular star on NXT.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah, like I agree with Oro and Jakara. Like they're kind of like out there, but you kind of got to keep an eye on them too, because Oro is good on his own. He just whether that they use them or not.
yeah, the problem is like if they brought him back to NXT and used him more, I'd be like, okay, I can see where he's going, but he's on Evolve, so it's like I'm not watching Evolve either, so it's like I don't know, like fuck it.
And that was Legends like exact words too. Oh, he's killing it on Evolve.
Yeah, it's
No
like
one's
okay,
watching it. Evolve's the equivalent to AEW's fucking Ring of Honor. You could watch it easy, more easy, I think. But who's gonna take the time?
like here's like the funny part. It's like it's on Tubi and like international YouTube, but like WWE will put it out the next week on YouTube for you. Like, hey guys, like Americans, here's last week's episode, and like I don't really give a fuck or have time, so I'm not watching it. So, fuck it.
That actually was my next question to you. Like, do you even care?
No,
But you don't.
not even. So then we go from that breakup to another breakup because we have Sol Ruka and Zarya coming down to the ring to fight Kumra Petrovich and her boyfriend, Ashanti the Adonis. And Sol beats Kumra Petrovich, but in the beginning, Zarya takes the title and she's looking at the title and she's just looking at it and she won't stop looking at it. And she really wants this title. And Soul beats Kumra Petrovich, and then she just knocks the shit out of Ashanti the Adonis. So that's a breakup. And I was like, okay. Even though we called this breakup for a long time,
I feel like
that's a
this was
break.
like the breakup show.
Yeah, this was a breakup show because like there's more teases for breakups. It's not even over, guys. It's not over. It's still going. So then we get Trick. He comes out and he starts talking about he's just talking shit and he becomes Hollywood Trick because he has a part in a movie, well, a TV show on CW. He's like, yeah, I got a part on the CW show. I'm in Hollywood now. I'm bigger than this. I'm bigger than NXT. I want my title. Over, I'm coming after you. Joe Hendry, you suck. And Ava comes out. Ava goes, Trick, you know what? I'll give you a title shot, but you got to go through 25 other guys because we're going in a battle royal. And he was like, oh, okay. Like, that was fucking hilarious.
Yep.
So then we have Roxy and Julia, and Roxy's talking to Julia, and Julia says, you know what? I get you now. I understand why you do the things you do because you need to have respect around here. So we can get respect. And Roxy's like, yeah, like we could do this together. And I was like, okay, like this is not a pairing that I'm like, okay, I want to see together. It's not a pairing. And it was like, but them the way they've been working for the last couple of weeks, it works. And it's like they feel like there's something special.
Like I like it,
Hmm.
but at the same time, logically,
Hmm.
Roxanne just turned on fucking Cora. Do you really want to trust this girl?
Exactly. But like the cutest thing about it is Roxy and Julia has been hanging out because they've been on Raw, and Roxy took Julia to a Waffle House, and it was just so adorable.
You've never been?
No, she's Japanese. She's never been to American shit.
I don't know if they got Waffle House over there.
No, they don't. It's just American staple.
Okay.
So then we see who's in the battle royal, and the winner goes to battlegrounds. And I immediately looked and I clocked it immediately. So they showed the 25 guys. The first thing that stuck out was the swipe right douchebags. I'm like, son of a bitch, they're here. And Timothy Thatcher, who wrestles on Evolve, I was like, so was a bunch of Evolve guys. And as I'm like picking out the people who don't belong here and it's not on NXT, they talk to Oba, and Taker comes up and goes, "Hey, I told you this is your yard. You better defend it. But here's my guys from LFG. They're gonna be in a battle royal, and these three big ass dudes are gonna be on fucking in the battle royal from LFG. So people from LFG and Evolve are showing up in this battle royal.
Those motherfuckers were big.
Yeah, it was bigger than Ova, and I was like, I was so confused because it's like, okay, you're just bringing random people in, like they're all NXT people, but we've never seen them. Why the fuck are you bringing these people here and throwing them on the show? Like nobody knows who the fuck these guys are. Like some of them are indie wrestlers, and it's like, oh, cool, like we get to see this person and this person, but everybody else are just like NXT inventions that you've made on fucking Tubi in the LFG show that nobody's watching, so we're all fucking confused. Like you're not giving us no fucking anything. The same shit in fucking AEW, where you just randomly bring people and just show them and like, hey guys, this person did this. It's like nobody's watching these shows. Like I don't give a fuck if it's on A&E and you can watch it on Tubi. Nobody's watching these fucking shows. We don't know what the fuck they are. The only reason I know the swipe right jackasses is because I watched it one time and then they were on fucking NXT. Everybody else is just a bunch of fucking blurs. And it's like, I don't know who the fuck these people are. You're just throwing them in a fucking battle royal. We're all confused. And it's like, I know you need to pad it out because you wanted 25 people, but like, holy shit, explain who the fuck these people are. So fucking random.
Plus, I told you I didn't like them. So
Yeah, that's the thing. So then we had Briggs and Inamori versus Hank and Tank. And Hank and Tank keep the titles. They beat Briggs and Inamori, but but this is the breakup show. Briggs and Inamori are teasing a breakup.
how about that?
Wait. But there's more. So we get fucking Miles and Tavion Height in the back. And Miles is like, yo, we should be that battle royal. And Tavion's like, yo, we should ask Charles. And he's like, he's talking to Ren, and Ren's like, well, he's not here. And Miles is like, fuck that. Fuck Charles. I'm getting in this. Tavion, you should too. And then Tavion was like, you know what, man? You know what? He's not here. He's like, right, I should do it. So Ren's like, yeah, but I don't know if Charles is gonna like this. And then he goes, he's not here. And then she like after he leaves, she goes, you're right. He's not here. And I was like, what the fuck?
Two things about that.
Uh-huh.
One,
Mm-hmm.
like, what the fuck, Sean? Like, you just want to break everybody up? Like, I know you're the heartbreak kid, but what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Second, when did everybody start calling him Charles? It's Charlie. Like,
I
only Ren called him Charles. Now everybody calls him Charles?
yes.
What the fuck?
I'm just like I was so fucked up. Like it was a breakup. And then we got the fucking return. The return of all returns. You wanna know what it is?
What is it?
Chase you.
Yeah, that shit was good. That shit was good.
So the two Chase U kids, they're finally back. Mr. Chase is cussing people out, and he's happy to be back in Chase U. So Chase U's back. Everybody loves it.
KC, the senior class.
Oh man, that's so cool. So then we have Kalani, and Kalani's like, I want a shot at the North American title. Shouldn't have lost it. I shouldn't be there. And Zarya's like, because Soul was like, fuck it, I'll give you a shot next week. Zarya's like, no, you're not facing her next week. You're facing me. So I see how this is gonna go. Zarya's gonna beat Kalani, and then she's gonna challenge Soul for the title.
Yeah.
So once again, another breakup.
That one's kind of quick, though. I don't like that.
Yeah. So then we have Joe Hendry in in the traders room, and all of a sudden, Hank and Tank come up and say, "Hey, we can help you out and face Dark State." Okay.
If it
That
was
is
me, I would want to stay far away from that shit as far as possible. What the fuck?
that shit was so fucking random. It's like, what the fuck do they have to do with anything? That is it's so fucking random. Like, why? Why the fuck is Hank and Tank helping Joe Hendry? What is happening?
They want to
So
fight.
I guess. So then we had the pretty good main event that was Io, Jordan Grace versus Roxy and Julia. So they're having this match. This match was actually really fucking good.
Mhm.
And Io pins Roxy. So we cut to the back and Stephanie Vicaire there. And she's talking to Ava. And I literally was thinking, we haven't seen Stephanie all fucking night. She needs to have a championship match at the pay-per-view. What the fuck is going on? And she's talking to Ava, and Ava's like, dude, you've been working really hard on Raw, and I know you want to defend your title. And Stephanie's about to just say the same shit she always says. I'll face up. She's like, no, no, no. You're not doing that. It's going to be Jordan Grace versus Julia next week, and the winner will face you for the title. Okay? We're not doing a multi-man thing. And she was like, okay, whatever.
You don't give a fuck.
She don't at all. And the thing is, like, this has been like the whole fucking thing the whole time. It's these two like beefing. It's like Jordan and Julia. The winner wants to face Stephanie. Like the whole time, like the last couple of times, they've been beefing with each other, and it's like, oh, they're gonna do a three-way. Because like I said that last week, I was like, they're gonna do a fucking three-way. They're gonna do a fucking three-way. And it was like, no, 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 we're not doing a three-way. We're gonna do a one-on-one. So if my thoughts are right, they're gonna do Jordan versus Stephanie.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I'm because that's been my thinking the whole time. They're gonna do Jordan versus Stephanie. If they don't, and they do Julia versus Stephanie for a rematch, I mean, I'm not mad at it, but it's okay. But like the only reason I have my qualms with that is because of Raw, which we're gonna talk about in a few. But it's like I would rather we do the Jordan versus Stephanie. Jordan versus Stephanie, that's it. Like, because if we do Stephanie versus Julia, I mean, hey, I mean, there's a lot to this. There's a lot to that story.
I agree with you because I feel like the rematch is bigger in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
and like now is more to it now that fucking Julia turned on Stephanie and whatever, she's a heel and whatever. So that makes that match way bigger. So hold off
Mm-hmm.
on that one till later and go with Jordan. I agree with you 100%.
Yes. So that was the NXT show. Now we're going to Raw, which was a lot of fun, but I have this weird feeling that once again I was right. And a lot of people are like starting to wake up because it was like I smell it like something's in the air, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, I was right, and we're gonna talk about it. They see the vision, they see it, and Raw started out with Seth Rollins coming out. Now, did you like his jacket?
Yes.
Like the funny part is like I loved his fucking jacket, and somebody went online and found his jacket. Like
Oh shit.
they found a jacket. Wait, wait, wait. They found a jacket and it was made by a Pakistani person, like a Pakistani clothes maker,
Okay.
but it costs $35,000.
God damn. Fuck that.
Yes, there was like somebody was like, "Damn, that WrestleMania check fucking hit." Like, yeah, like, god damn. So he comes out and he's talking to him and Braun Breaker, and Braun's in a suit, so that's dangerous. Like
Uh-huh.
Seth. Like Seth looks cool, and Braun just looks dangerous in a all black suit with Paul Heyman, and he's talking, and he says it multiple times about the vision, and vision. I'm like, oh, they're called the Vision. Got it.
Makes sense because he's the visionary.
Yes. So Sammy comes out, and Sammy's like, listen, dog, I'm not buying this bullshit. And Seth's like, what are you talking about? He's like, listen, he's like, you're just Bloodline 2.0. And Seth's like, no, I'm not. He's like, you have a wise man, you have a tribe. You like you're just like him. You're just like Roman. And Seth's like, I'm nothing like him. He's like, yes, you are. He's like, you're just like him. And he's like, I can't. He's like, you're a fucking hypocrite. So Seth starts talking to him and was like, yo, we've been friends forever. We've been friends for a long time. He's like, you're one of my best friends. He's like, you're the first person I called when I find out that my wife was having a baby. He's like, our kids play together. And the funniest part about this is like, he's doing this and it's supposed to be like this weird thing where like he's trying to appeal to Sammy. And to me, it just is like they're just talking, like they're friends. It's like they're having a friendship thing, and like he's being nice to him because like this whole entire thing just like felt to me was like Seth was like genuinely being a normal person to Sammy, and I'm like, this doesn't feel weird, but this just feels like Seth literally just like stripped down a character and just like talked to him as Kobe. It was like, oh, like they're just talking, just normal human beings. Like that's what it felt to me. It just felt odd to me.
I didn't even know they were like friends like that, like that. Like I thought they were more acquaintances, if anything.
No, no, no. They're they're really close friends, and like if you ever pay attention to stuff online that like happens, you'll be like, wait a minute, like they really are close. Like they're really close. Because remember, Sammy and Becky are close. Like Sammy and Becky are really close.
Bro,
Because Sammy is like one of her friends. Like Kevin, Sammy, Seth, Becky, they're all really close. Like they're close friends, like friends. And they've been friends for a long time.
got you.
So Seth basically told him was like, listen, man, he's like, I don't want to hurt you. I want you to go to SmackDown. Like you either choose to stay here and bad shit happen or go to SmackDown. One of the two. Like please, he was like, please choose wisely because I don't want to hurt
Did he hurt people?
you. No, they don't. So then we had Roxanne versus Rhea Ripley. And this was a really good match. And then Julia came out for the distraction. And so Pro Wrestling Insider has said they're not called up. They're still listed in the NXT roster. There's no call up. There's no call up. They're still there. They're still in NXT.
So we have like a DIY situation. Remember how they kind of sort of called him up, but wasn't really called up?
Yeah, but I have this weird feeling that like they're getting called up
Oh
because
no, of
like
course.
Julia attacked Rhea and Roxanne and Rhea beat the shit out of each other. And I mean, Roxanne and Julia beat up Rhea. Then Io came in to save, and it's looking like they're gonna be a tag team.
Yeah,
So we
I'm
had a
down for it.
backstage. Yeah, I'm down for it. We had a backstage with Judgment Day, and Finn pulls JD to the side. Was like, hey, come here for a second." He's like, "Why didn't you tell me you was coming back?" And JD was like, "Man," he was like, I don't know." He was like, "I got the call," and so Liv was like, "Hey, what are you guys talking about?" And Finn goes, "Nothing," and he just walks off. So
He's getting turned on so bad.
yes. So then we get Logan Paul, and Logan Paul starts talking shit. And Logan says, I've done everything. I beat everybody. As soon as he said, I've beat everybody, I was like, he's going for the world title. I literally just like text you and was like, no.
Yep. Yep. You did that.
So
And
he
I didn't get
called,
it at first. I'm gonna be
yeah,
honest. I didn't get it at first.
like, because I'd seen where he was going. Like, as soon as he said, I beat everybody, I was like, oh my God, he's going for the world title. So Jay comes out and they go back and forth. And he's talking about how he's going to beat Jay and he's going to lose at his first title defense. And Jay super kicks him and walks off with the belt. So this is to me, this is a good thing that he's fighting Logan Paul because everybody hates Logan Paul. Nobody wants him to beat Jay Uso, and
Yeah.
everybody's going to cheer Jay. So it's like idiot proof and like, hey, we're going to cheer Jay Uso because we hate Logan Paul. So Jay won't get any hate in this. So that's a good thing. Like, that's a smart thing from WWE.
Yes.
So then we had the War Raiders versus JD McDonough and Finn Balor. And the New Day were on commentary. And the New Day was just like talking so much shit about the War Raiders. And so Pat's like, well, why are you talking about them? And Xavier goes, we beat them at WrestleMania for the titles. We can talk as much shit as we want about them. They can't beat us. I was like, damn, he's right. He's
Yeah, I
right.
was about to say that. Then he's not wrong.
So they wound up throwing JD McDonough into the New Day. So as the match is going on, all of a sudden, like the Judgment Day is about to get the win. Penta just comes out of nowhere and fucks up JD McDonough. And like, so if you wasn't watching last week, you'd be thrown off. But JD McDonough cost him the match last week, so he cost them the match this week.
Yes.
So that's a thing. So then we had Sammy and Paul. And Paul's telling Sammy, he was like, listen, I love you. He was like, I love you a lot. He was like, we've always been close since the bloodline. We're the OG bloodline. He was like, I love you. He was like, take the deal. He was like, take Seth's deal. Because if you take the deal, Seth has pulled some string with Nick Aldis, and the winner of John Cena and Randy Orton, you get to face them for the championship. It's like it's an automatic title shot if you go to SmackDown. And that's what you always wanted. So go ahead. And Sammy was like, I don't know. So Paul walks out and Braun Breaker is right there and he taps Braun. So that sets up for later.
Like no spoilers, but like you being you, if you were Sammy,
Uh-huh.
would you take the deal?
Dude, this is one of my locks from the podcast that I've been saying, and I put this in the universe. This is my lock. This was all everything that happened was too fucking perfectly laid out. This
Mm-hmm.
Sammy's winning that world title. Sammy is winning a world title because what he says later on is like, there's no way he's not winning a world title. Sammy's winning a world title. It's gonna happen. Is it gonna happen? If it doesn't happen at WrestleMania, it's happening sometime this year. It's going to happen
Yes.
because the way that was laid out, it was perfectly put. Sammy's gonna lose this whole entire feud, but he's gonna wind up winning a world title sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
It is perfectly played out. And something else happens later on that leads to this, and it's like, yeah, all of this is something bigger. Like this wasn't done for nothing, and it's not me being like a WWE fanboy. This was all done for something. There's a reason.
Yeah.
Like there's a huge reason, and everybody sees it because like there was more people going, wait a minute, this feels like something, and it's like, yeah, no, this is something. So we get Becky, and Becky's out and going, hey, we don't have to look for who killed Bailey. It was me. I did it. And she starts saying stuff that Bailey was saying was like, She doesn't get to be on a poster. She doesn't get on the main event. And Becky says, well, you don't get to do that stuff because you want to be nice to everybody. You want to pile around with people like Lyra Valkyria, and you want to be this weird little person where you won't step up and be the bigger person. You could have all of this, but you want to be nice and you want to be loved. He's like, I don't care about being loved. And so in my mind, I'm like, are they setting Bailey up for a return plus Bailey becoming a bigger star with this return?
I think so.
So Lyra comes out and Lyra's like, listen, dog, like you were my mentor, but you're such a bitch. She's like, I can't stand you. She's like, this is she was like, you should fight me. And Becky's like, I'm not gonna fight you. She's like, all right, well fuck it. I'll put my title on the line. Me and you. And Lyra was like, I mean Becky was like, and she got kicked in the face. Lyra beat her up, and then Lyra was celebrating, and Becky attacked her from the back.
Never
And
celebrate.
nope. The funny part was people didn't see this online because this happened in the Netflix commercials. In the commercials, they announced it's going to be Becky versus Lyra for the Intercontinental Championship, and everybody that didn't see that and they didn't put it on Twitter or nothing. People was so confused. They was like, "Yo, they're probably going to have a match like at the pay per view. They should have a match," and it's like, no, it's already announced.
Yeah,
So
that's like if you wasn't
it,
paying attention, you wouldn't know.
yeah, it was weird. So then we had Penta talking to Nick Aldis. And Penta's talking to Nick Aldis. And Nick Aldis is like, yo, you can't just be fucking up matches. I was like, I understand that you're angry, but you can't be fucking up matches. So then Chad Gable comes up to Penta and he's like, hey, man. He's like, you lost at WrestleMania. You lost last week. And you know what the best part was? Me watching Americano beat your loser brother at WrestleMania. So Penta got in his face, slapped the shit out of him, and called him a pendejo.
That's for my brother, pendejo.
That shit was funny.
And
So
he said pendejo twice though. Like if you
yes.
didn't hear him the first time, he said it the second time.
So then we got a Rusev promo. And Rusev said, I was too worried about a woman. I was too worried about everything else. I was stuck in abyss for 2 years, but now I'm back. And I will crush everyone. So I was like, okay, all right. So he's back.
He has like a redeemer type gimmick. I feel like
He has something. I don't know exactly what the gimmick is, but he has something.
okay.
So that was that. Now, what I was talking about earlier, because Ivy Nile winds up facing Stephanie Vaquer. Dude, when they hit her fucking music, the pop she got was like, oh my God. Oh my
That was
God. Like,
that wasn't even a pop. That was like an explosion. Like yeah,
I was shocked because it was like, okay, she's here. But like when I heard that roar, I was like, oh my God, like she's super over. And then Kevin Nash on his podcast was like, yo, she has something. She has aura. Like it's something about her. She's a megastar. And it's like Kevin just sees her for the first time on Raw and he's just like so enamored with her, was like, she's special. And I'm like, yeah, no, she's going places. Like they're gonna put her on the main roster. Like she's gonna be on the main roster sooner than later.
he's pretty much already there if you really like look at it.
That's like that's what I mean. Like these shit. Like I know it says internally that she's still listed as NXT and she's the champion, but fuck it, just leave her on Raw. Because if she shows up next week on Raw, like I'm no longer saying she's an NXT person. Like next, if they show up, if her, Julia, and Roxy show up next week, because I feel like Roxy and Julia are gonna wind up having a tag match against Io and Rhea.
Yeah,
So if Stephanie shows up and she gets into a feud, then they're all on the main roster. And by the way, Stephanie did beat Ivy Nile.
was there any
So
doubt?
no, there was no doubt. So Nick Aldis is talking to AJ Styles, and all of a sudden Dom and Liv come up. And basically setting up for Dom and AJ, but Liv says, well, I'm going to Hollywood because I have a big role in the movie. And everybody was wondering what this big role in the movie was. But she's gonna play the daughter of someone that's getting kidnapped in, I want to say it's called The Detective or something slash Tokyo. It's something. It's something, but it's a movie. I don't even know who else is in it, but I just know that she is playing the daughter.
Okay.
And it's it's a big role, but everybody had thought that she was gonna be in Spider-Man or something else, but she's in this movie.
It's
And
something. It's okay.
yeah, but like the way people were talking was like this was gonna be like a huge deal, but it's like this movie. But here's the thing though,
Hmm?
people are actually looking at her. Like they're looking at her and going, okay, we want her in more movies. Whatever this is, it's not going to be the last. It's going to be the first.
It's like The Rock. Like The Rock had a minor role when he first started, and look where he at now.
Mm-hmm. Because like then it's Drew McIntyre because he also they're saying he's going to be in a big movie. Punk just did like 3 movies. Like everybody in WWE, like this is not the Vince McMahon era. Everybody can do movies and they can do other stuff outside of WWE.
I actually like Punk's acting. Like I've seen a couple of his movies, so
Yeah, he's going to be doing more stuff.
I look
So
forward to that.
yes. So then we had Karrion Cross talking to Sammy, and he's like, "See, this is what I've been telling you. You need to get violent. You need to do stuff. You need to step up. You want the thing that you want. You have to go for it." And with Karrion Cross having another interaction with Sammy, it's like Sammy's winning that title. There's no doubt. I don't know when, but in the next 12 months, Sammy's winning that world title.
Similar hairstyle too, which is the trope with him.
Hmm. So then we had Pat McAfee with this crazy ass promo about how he does all of this stuff, and like he says some stuff in the promo that like I had some iffy things about him before. Like I had some iffy things about Pat McAfee where it was like, oh, I don't like him because of this, and this. But he said some things in a promo that had me go, oh, okay, you said that out loud, which means that I was wrong. So I'm like, okay, I kind of admit that it's wrong. And he calls out Gunther, and him and Gunther versus are gonna have a match at Backlash.
I'm
So
down.
yeah.
People sleep on fucking Pat, but like he's actually like good in the ring. He ain't great, but he good.
Oh, Gunther's gonna make him look great.
Yep.
So then we had Sammy talking to Jay, and Jay's like, man, he was like, I don't want you to bend to these dudes, but I got your back if you need me. He was like, man, he was like, I know, but I'm gonna do this on my own. He was like, you got your own problems. And Sammy walked off, and out of nowhere, Logan Paul just punches the shit out of him and lays him out.
That scared me because I didn't see it coming.
I felt it coming. I felt it, but like just punched the dog shit out of him, laid him out.
That's gonna be a good match.
Yeah. So that was a thing. Then we had Seth. And Seth calls out Sammy and is like, yo, come on out here, man. Come on, it's time. It's time. We need to talk. We need to talk. So they're having a talk, and he's like, yo, please tell me you made the right call. Please tell me that you did the right thing. Please tell me that you're going over there. And Sammy said, you know me. You know me as long as you've known me. You know that I don't take shortcuts. Like one day I'm going to be world champion. I'm going to do it on my own. I'm going to become a world champion. And like the way that he said it and the anger that he said it was like, and he felt it in his voice. It was like, you're going to be world champion very soon. Like in
Yes,
the next 12 months, you're going to be champion.
100% agree. Now, my whole gripe with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why ask him to leave? Like, he's your friend. Ask your friend to join you.
He did. He did ask him to join him, but Sammy said, I'm not joining you. I'm not doing this bullshit. So with him not doing that, he said, this is going to get reckless. I'm going to kill everybody here. I don't want to kill you since you don't want to join. Leave. That's what he told him.
Okay, I must have missed that part.
Yeah, he said, because that was the first thing he said. You should join. And he said, no. He said, no, I'm not going to join. And he said, I'm going to cause chaos around here and I don't want to hurt you. So leave. So fucking leave. And Sammy doesn't want to leave. So Braun Breaker comes out and they have a match and Braun winds up beating Sammy. He spears him. He spears him again. And people are upset because the fans were cheering one more time for Sammy to get speared by Braun. And like they was like, these are cool heels and everybody likes them. And it's like, I don't know if it's like that everybody likes them, but people just like violence, so they just want more violence. And that's what it was, instead of they like them so much.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what it was. Like, where people got the whole, like, people like them. It's not necessarily them, it's the violence.
Yeah. So after after Braun beat him up some more, they threw Sammy in the ring. Seth gave him the curb stomp, and that was it. And the Vision stood tall.
I like that name, by the way.
Yes. So that was a thing. So that was Raw, but I like everybody is asking who else should be in a Vision, and part of me right now is like, I don't think anybody else should be in a Vision. They should just be them for a while.
Who else would you put in it? Like, for the life of me, I can't think of anybody. For real, for real.
Like, there's a bunch of people that could be in it, but like the way that I feel right now is I feel like they just should have them stay there as just like a two-man group for right now. Like when they add more people, they'll add more people, but for the next, I want to say month or two, it should just be the two of them just wrecking
Yeah.
havoc. Like Seth will point and Braun just goes after the person. And then eventually we get somebody else added to it.
Yeah, that's perfect. And like that next person will be a surprise too at that point.
Yeah, because like people will be so settled in just this two-man group with Paul, and it's like, oh, this is it. They're not adding anybody. And then you finally get somebody and they show up and you're like, oh. And then you'd be like, this was the plan all along. Because I feel like the persons or person that they add, they've interacted with. Like
Yeah.
one of them have interacted with this person or persons, and they're going to be somebody that you're like, wait a minute, this is from that. Because I feel like Paul Heyman doesn't do anything for no reason. Paul usually leaves breadcrumbs as like, listen, here's this thing. You're not gonna see it coming now, but it's gonna happen. Here's these breadcrumbs. and then you find out like, oh shit, like this was a plan all along because this is a Paul Heyman trope. Like he does shit like this.
100%. Because look at the Braun thing alone. Like he interacted with him like months ago. It feels like I in fact I want to say like a year ago, but like I
No,
thought it was months
it
ago.
the funny part, it wasn't even 1 year ago. It was 3 years ago. They
Ah,
interact.
see,
Like it was a long time, and the way and the stuff that he said was literally just basically setting up for the day. And it's like, yeah, this is all a thing.
yeah. So you're absolutely right. Like he doesn't do anything for no reason.
Hmm. And I feel like Seth also is gonna be a person where you're gonna look back when a person or persons get revealed. You're gonna be like, oh shit, Seth talked to that person. What? I
Yeah,
don't think it's going to be so much of a Braun thing. It's going to be them too.
got you.
So yeah, that's the show of shows because like there was so much that happened.
It shows. I like that.
So any last words?